Namaste everyone. So in a comfortable, easy seated pose in Sukhasana, maybe the legs are crossed or we're in butterfly, sitting up nice and tall, maybe on a block or bolster. We can release the hands to the center, elongating the spine. We're going to inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. The gaze can follow if the neck feels okay, reaching the fingertips up high. Exhale, we can begin to round the spine. The chin comes in towards the chest for seated cat. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. Gaze can come up, chest is forward for seated cow. Exhale, rounding the spine for seated cat. Chin is in the chest. And inhale, coming back into a seated cow. Gaze is up. Exhale for one more seated cat. Chin is in the chest. And gently releasing towards the center. On our next breath, we're going to place the hands in front of us, untucking the toes, bringing the legs back, coming into a tabletop. Knees are parallel to the hips. We can begin to shift the hips back towards the heels, making circles, stretching the wrists, opening up the hips. And really moving in whichever way feels okay to the body, whatever the body needs. Maybe rolling forward, maybe making waves with the spine, moving with the breath, and gently releasing towards the center, tucking the toes, lifting the hips back into our first downward dog. Micro bending the knees here, pedaling the feet one at a time, moving with the breath. Enjoying the way the stretch feels in the hamstrings. Maybe bringing the toes all the way up onto the tippy toes and exhaling, releasing the heels back. Keeping the knees slightly bent if the hamstrings are feeling tense. It's okay. Bringing the tummy towards the top of the thighs. Holding here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the nose, using our breath to keep us centered and grounded. And gently we can look up towards the hands, walking the feet forward. We can bend the knees till we reach the top of the mat. Inhale, looking up halfway, hands can come to the mat or to the shins. And exhale, fold. Folding towards the knees. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way back up. Inhaling towards the top. Exhale, folding back towards the feet. Hands come to the shin or mat. Inhale, looking up halfway. And exhale, we're going to step the right foot back, releasing the right knee to the mat. We can lean forward, opening up the pelvis, maybe shifting back a little bit. Opening up space. We can bring the hands to the top of the knee, placing them on the quads and leaning forward, opening up the pelvis in a low lunge. And inhale, we're going to raise the arms up towards the ceiling, maybe coming back, doing a mini back bend here. Exhale, releasing the hands towards the top, framing the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee up. Keeping the hands grounded, we're going to step the left foot back, coming into a high plank position, holding here for one breath. And exhale, releasing the knees towards the mat, bringing the belly down. We're going to inhale up for our first cobra, warming up the lower spine. Exhale, releasing the chest down, untucking the toes behind us. We're going to lift up once again into a downward dog. You can micro bend the knees here. Releasing the spine, gaze is towards the navel. Inhale, gaze will come up, walking the feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, looking up halfway, hands can come to the shin or towards the mat. Exhale, fold. Keeping the knees bent, We're going to inhale, bringing the arms all the way back up towards the ceiling, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, bringing the elbows back, spreading the fingertips for cactus. Inhale, come back up, lengthening, and exhale, fold towards the mat. Inhale, looking up halfway. And exhale, stepping the left foot back, untucking the toes, releasing the knee. We can shift the hips forward, opening up the pelvis, maybe shifting the hips back, lengthening the hamstring in the right leg, bringing the hands towards the top of the right quad, leaning forward, opening up space in this low lunge. And inhale, bringing the arms up with the gaze following the fingertips, sinking the hips on the exhale of the breath. And gently on the exhale, releasing the hands, lifting the left knee up. We're going to step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, looking up halfway, hands come to the shin, and exhale, fold towards the knees. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling, reaching the fingertips up high, doing a mini back bend. And exhale for cactus, bringing the elbows back. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, fold towards the mat. Inhale, bringing the gaze up halfway. And exhale, bringing both hands towards the mat. Stepping the left foot back, releasing the left knee onto the mat once again. We're going to inhale, shifting the hips back, coming onto the right heel. For half split, exhaling, bending the elbows. Coming towards the right knee, maybe releasing the forehead. And inhale, shifting the hips forward. We're going to bring the hands back to the top of the right thigh, untucking the left toes, stepping the right foot back for a high plank. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. We can gently release the knees towards the mat, lowering the belly down, hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale up for cobra, warming up the lower spine. Tucking the toes, we're going to send the hips back, coming into downward dog. Micro bending the knees once again, taking our time, lengthening the hamstring. You can hold this as long as you'd like. Releasing the gazes towards the navel, holding downward dog. We're going to step the left foot forward, framing it between the hands, placing the hands on top of the left quad, leaning forward to open the pelvis. We're going to shift the hips back, coming onto the left heel for half split on the left side. Maybe releasing the forehead, bending the elbows on the exhale. We're going to shift the hips forward once again, placing the hands on top of the left quad. And we're going to untuck the right toe, stepping the right foot forward. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, folding towards the mat. Inhale, bringing the arms up, maybe doing a mini back bend. And exhale, coming into cactus, bringing the elbows back, fingertips are open. Inhale, straightening the elbows, doing a mini back bend and folding towards the mat. Inhale, looking up halfway, hands to the mat or shin. And stepping the right foot back, we're going to release the right knee, hands come on top of the left quad. Inhale, tucking the toes, lifting the right knee. We're going to come into our first crescent warrior. Fingertips are open, and exhale, bringing the hands, framing the left foot, stepping the left foot back, meeting in high plank. Taking a deep breath in plank, we're going to shift the hips towards the right, opening up the left arm. You can release the right knee for a modified plank, stretching the arm as far back as you'd like. Taking a deep breath. Opening the fingertips, maybe coming into a side plank. Exhale, return towards the center. We're going to switch sides, coming towards the right. We're going to inhale the right arm up, maybe releasing the left knee towards the mat. Inhale, gaze follows the fingertips. If you're in a plank, shifting up high before turning towards the center. And gently releasing the belly onto the mat, hands beneath the shoulders. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lifting up. bringing the chest forward, and gently we can release on the exhale, untucking the toes, meeting in a downward dog. Micro bending the knees once again. The gaze comes up, stepping the right foot forward, framing it between the hands. Hands come on top of the right quad. And on our inhale, we're going to lift the left knee up, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling, maybe shifting back in a mini back bend. And exhale, releasing the hands towards the mat, stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come to the side, Tadasana, mountain pose. The feet are together, the chest is forward. Inhale, bending the knees. We're coming into chair pose, making sure the knees aren't coming past the toes and the tailbone is tucked in. Gaze can come up between the hands, holding here for a deep breath. And exhale, releasing the hands, folding forward. Inhale, looking up halfway, and exhale, fold, bending the knees, stepping both feet back, coming into a high plank, releasing the knees to the mat. Inhale, up for cobra. Exhale, shifting the hips back, meeting in downward dog. We're going to inhale, lifting up the left leg for three-legged dog. Exhale, releasing it back towards the mat. Inhale, raising the right leg up for three-legged dog, flexing the foot. And exhale, releasing it towards the mat. Gently maybe moving the knees a little bit more. We're going to bring the knees mat width apart, hips come back towards the heels for our child's pose. Releasing here for a moment. Bringing the hands back, rounding the spine, coming onto the heels. We can shift the legs in front of us, coming into our Shavasana pose for the end of this practice. Enjoy your Shavasana meditation. Namaste.